I know, right? It was crazy.
When did Kelsey drop his response to or his explanation? Was that yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday. 2 hours after.
Yesterday.
Okay, it was yesterday, right?
Because Miles talked on Tuesday.
I watched it this morning, and they're still running the Miles quote, and then I think it was Max Kellerman specifically. And again, I want people to understand that this is the garbage that you're being shoved down your throat. Max Kellerman out there quoting Kelsey's original comments that Kelsey himself said came out of context because there was a confusion. Never referenced the fact that he corrected himself. He went to every one of the negatives, never mentioned Brandon Graham's comments, never mentioned Kelsey's explanation. He went through the original thing. But all of that because it fits a narrative. So this is the place you guys come when you want to get a real fucking conversation and you want real talk. Because we'll tell you how it is. Whether we like it or we don't like it, we're going to come at you with it.
You want real talk? You guys want real talk? I know Chucks won't like this, and this isn't about Chucks. I'll trade Miles yesterday. You understand? Like, I'll trade you yesterday. Because you could have suited up. So where were you? You want to talk about all this ABC shit? All right, Brandon Graham and Jason Kelsey, vets in this league, didn't have to suit up and probably begged this suit up. You understand that? Probably begged this suit up and made it clear, I'm not sitting out. You understand? And you were nowhere to be found. So I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of the MVP talk. I'm tired of all the extra. I'm a supporter of you because you wear green. But this shit this year, unacceptable. Too much talking, not enough on the field. And I'm not going to sit back and say, well, because I love his talent, that I'm going to let it all go. And I know Chucks won't either because he'll get on about the same shit. All right? I don't need to hear you're taking shots at your organization, dude. Are you okay? Like, do you talk to the vets? Look at all the young guys. They got a lot to say. Oh, Jalen Hurts. Oh, this is crazy. Like when he came out of the game or whatever, they got him on the sideline. It's all the young kids who don't have a feel for it. But when it's a business and it's convenient for the player, they'll tell you why when they leave you. Oh, well, it's a business decision, Tom. It doesn't mean I don't love Philly. It's a business decision, Tom. It's always a business decision when it's convenient for you, right? But in this type of business decision, which this is, okay? And first of all, a 4-win team's not good enough to tank anyway, so I don't even want to hear it anymore. They stink on purpose. They're not good. Like, they don't have to tank. They stink. This is nothing that we didn't see all year. But I'm tired of all the guys that want to make it out to be this thing. Like, this is a business decision from up top. It's how the league works. It happens all over the league in Week 17. Our teams jockey for position in every damn sport there is. All right, so for young players to come out, they're naive. They don't get it. But first off, if you played and you come out and say something, I'll listen to you. All right? You didn't play. What are you doing?
Yeah.
He's got to grow up this offseason because we need him. We don't have a lot of weapons. We need him.
And that's exactly where I agree with you, Tom, because, it's one thing for guys, whether they're young or old, who suited up and took some issue with it, because I do think that some of the valid points that were made in regards to those guys is, you may not be coming back to this team, and that Week 17 – Every highlight that you could get to put into the reel to get you a job next year, I understand that can be frustrating. You may feel like, you don't understand why this is going on. It's taking an opportunity away. I agree with you. I'll listen to those guys. But for the guy to not suit up and be one of the loudest voices in the room, what did you do this year to be the difference? What did you do this year to be the difference to where there wouldn't even be a question if we had the tank in the last game because you would have won a couple more damn games? It did nothing. He did nothing but run his mouth. He did nothing but tell us what he was going to do and then spend half the fucking time sitting on the sideline. Fuck him.
He flip-flopped on his quarterbacks, too. I mean, if you watch it, Carson's my guy. The first game Jalen Hurts played, it looked like he was – and listen, I get it. Things get taken out of context. Right. I heard him say it. I listened to it. I didn't just take somebody's report for it. It's like, I get it. You want to support your state. But it sounded like, to me, you were saying he's a better leader already. And I'm like, whoa. And I didn't want to make a big deal of it, but now I will because the season's over. But it's like you're flip-flopping on your quarterbacks. You told us all last year how great Carson was, and then this year you're flip-flopping. Like, I don't know. Running backs are always fun like this because the ones that have talent bring you headaches. And just like wide receivers, the ones that have all the talent usually bring you a headache or two. Yep. It's fine, Miles, but this is why I need another vet in the room with him for another year because I think it would have been important to his growth. And they can still make up for that this year. But with young guys, man, leave Jordan Howard around them for a minute. Like, leave just guys who
not Jordan Howard. Come on, not Jordan. Someone else.
The money, son.
Jordan Howard. Someone else. Come on.
I'm just thinking of we've got to have Jordan
AP or somebody like that.
Or two guys who've never been successful behind him.
I hear you.
We don't have the money. We don't have the money for that. So it's like.
Yeah.
Like we could have never got like this organization shows how inept it is, Chucks. It fucking got rid of the guy, they didn't bring him back, and then went out. Oh, we're gonna circle back. We're gonna circle back 12 weeks later, and now we're gonna pick him up. It's just showing you all we told you all season. It didn't have to be Jordan Howard, but you needed somebody, a veteran presence in here, because the rest of the guys weren't good enough, and we lost games specifically because of Beck's 2 and 3.
Clement,
This isn't a Miles attack.
I will say, in response, because I am Miles Sanders' father, he is my son. I will say that
both your boys let me down this year, Chucks.
To him, and trust me, he got it from me because he's got to shut up. He didn't play, and why is he? So why is he running his mouth on the radio saying anything, like anything? So he's got to shut up. And I agree with you. I'm not. You know me. I've been saying this all year. I don't care if I like you as a player. If you're going to do something that deserves to be called out, I'm not sugarcoating it for you. So he's got to shut up. He's got to grow up. He's a young kid, and I think he will grow up. I think with time and with experience and everything, I think he'll grow into someone, or he can grow. I don't want to guarantee anything. He can grow into someone who can be one of the leaders or core people on this team. But he's got to grow up. He's young, and this type of stuff that you say in the media, and I posted it on Facebook when it came out, and I'm like, you got to learn what not to say and what to say in the media. You've got to learn that.